Good afternoon, fellow peers, and welcome to EDTC 6323 Multimedia Hybrid Media. My name is Sergio Melendez, and I have been a high school social studies teacher for 8 years. Today, I will be introducing Richard Mayer's multimedia principle, the image principle. I will discuss the definition, provide one example, and conclude with whether it is appropriate or not to apply this principle in your presentation or professional job. Are you ready? Let's begin. By this point, we have all read Richard Mayer's chapters 4 and 5, in which it describes both the multimedia and contiguity principles. Additionally, we have all heard the phrase, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Well, this is certainly true in the field of education. Whether it's in elementary school or undergraduate studies, images represent a deeper meaning to the learners by effectively linking background knowledge with new topics or concepts. For example, in this next slide, you're given the following key term, operation overload. Do you know the definition of operation overload? Frankly, only a few of you will be able to identify or recall what the term means. However, if I were to add an image side by side, then you start making connections and understand what operation overload is. D-Day, June 6, 1944, the Allied strategy to open a second front in Western Europe during World War II. Now, let me ask you a question. Did you notice anything missing in the previous slide? If your answer is me or the speaker, then you're correct. Now, by removing the speaker, did you get a better understanding of operation overload? If you answer yes, then the image principle has been applied. According to research, the image principle states that people do not necessarily learn better from multimedia lessons when the speaker's image is added to the screen. Instead, it is recommended to create a slideshow without any static image of the person teaching instruction. It is mentioned that this creates an extraneous load and forces the learner to split his or her attention between the talking head and the presentation. Whether you agree with this image principle or not, there is also suggestions that the instructor's presence is equally important in developing social partnerships that promote learning. Although the image principle is straightforward, it is important to understand the do's and don'ts of this very basic principle. What not to do includes creating a slideshow with a photo of the instructor on each slide. However, if you believe that the task requires some form of modeling or instructor's presence, then go ahead and include the speaker, but consider minimizing the use of the talking head. To comply with the image principle, it is important to remove the speaker from the slideshow for the learner to focus solely on the content and information. Reducing the extraneous load and fostering deep learning could be attained if the image principle is followed properly. With this, I have concluded my presentation of the image principle. Thank you and have a great day.